The siblings' parents died last year. Carlson never faced criminal charges, but was ordered in civil court to repay $430,000 to the trust. Dorothy Tucker, CBS News, Chicago.
Well, we want to thank you for watching CBS LA at 4. CBS LA at 5 starts right now.
And right now at 5, I'm Simon Editor Mike Rogers at the desk. We're following breaking news. A juvenile shot outside of a middle school in the San Fernando Valley. What we're learning tonight.
Plus, the FBI raids a city hall in Lancaster and the homes of former city leaders. What we've learned about who they were targeting.
And the mall makeover after months of crime and vandalism.
CBS LA at 5 starts with breaking news.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Juan Fernandez, in for Rutabaga Shabazi. We start with breaking news. A shooting just feet from a middle school in North Hills.
And CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. Mike, we understand a child has been shot.
Yeah, Pat and Juan, it's being described to us as a juvenile. Obviously, that is a broad spectrum of ages there for that person. So we're working to figure out exactly how old that child was, who was shot. We'll show you the video. SkyCal live overhead right now where this investigation is still underway. You see lots of police officers from both the Los Angeles Police Department as well as LA Unified School Police that have been there. This is right outside of Sepulveda Middle School. Now, while LAUSD is saying this was outside of the school, we do know and we see from SkyCal that all of the crime tape is on the school property itself. This is actually showing some of us, showing us some of that right now. So it'll be interesting to see where they say the shooting actually occurred. But LA School Police is there too. I want to show you video from a bit earlier when this was first going down. SkyCal overhead. There's some more of that crime tape. What we know is that the officers responded to this report of a shooting. When they got there, they found that child. Again, it's unclear how old the child is, suffering from a gunshot wound. They were rushed to an area hospital. Now, originally we had heard that they had at least detained one person as part of this investigation, though tonight the LAPD not confirming if that individual has been arrested. Look at the long line of parents that rushed to the school to get their kids. The school ended up doing a controlled release, which means each parent had to show up at the school and get child one by one, which caused this long line. Again, we are not sure at this hour if the child that was shot is actually a student of that school, how all of this went down, and if the person that they have detained is actually the suspect, and if they will be arrested. So all information we're working to find out right now. We do have a reporter on the scene gathering more details. We'll hear from her coming up at 6 o'clock.
All right, thanks so much, Mike. We'll check back in. Now, federal agents descending on Lancaster today, raiding a former top city leader's home and offices inside City Hall.
That's right, Pat. The FBI confirming search warrants were served, but they won't say why. CBS LA's Jasmine Veal live at Lancaster City Hall with what we're learning tonight. Jazz.
At a windy Lancaster at City Hall. So we still don't know what prompted these raids as the affidavits are sealed. But just in the last hour, the city telling us that a search warrant was lawfully executed here and that they are cooperating with federal authorities.
I heard a female voice yelling, "This is the FBI. Come out with your hands up."
Neighbors stunned, waking up to federal agents swarming the Lancaster home. Property records show is owned by former Vice Mayor Marvin Christ.
I looked out my window, bedrooms upstairs, and I could see the FBI with their guns drawn on the house.
Anything about the raid, sir, or anything, any statement? Agents also serving warrants in the offices at Lancaster City Hall.
I was shocked.
Lancaster Mayor Rex Paris telling me by phone he was caught completely off guard. Paris says the city has been under scrutiny before with subpoenas issued years ago.
They subpoenaed documents about 2.5 years ago. And so we retained the law firms to look at it to see if they had done anything wrong, anything. And they came up clean.
Meanwhile, outside City Hall, a community advocate and educator says he's been raising these concerns for weeks about possible corruption.
There's more to it. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We think that millions and millions of dollars of taxpayers' money allocated.
What is clear is that for many residents, their trust in the city is on shaky ground.
Yeah, it doesn't give me any confidence, for sure, in what City Hall's doing.
Yeah, we are still working to confirm who else with the city may have been involved or a target of these raids. Again, the FBI is not saying what this investigation was about. We have reached out to the former vice mayor for a statement. Live here in Lancaster, Jasmine Veal, CBS LA.
All right, looking forward to hearing further developments. Thank you so much, Jazz.
Yeah.
And now to the major decision when it comes to the tickets you buy for concerts, games, and shows. A jury ruled today that Live Nation and Ticketmaster operated as an illegal monopoly. The Justice Department and dozens of states sued the company, accusing it of limiting competition and driving up ticket prices. During the second week of trial, the DOJ reached a deal with Live Nation, but many of the states, including California, continued to trial. A judge will now determine damages, which could be in the billions of dollars. Live Nation and Ticketmaster may also be forced to break up.
In the forecast now, a beautiful day across the area today, but there's a bit of a warm up on the way.
Yeah, we like those little bitty warm ups. More about it.
You got our attention, that's for sure. Okay, thank you. A deadly stabbing investigation shut down the entrance to the parking lot of Union Station this morning. When officers arrived, they found a man in his 40s stabbed multiple times in critical condition on Alameda Street. He was rushed to the hospital where he died. Homicide detectives are working on the identity of the victim and the suspect. And new here at 5, the Glendale firefighter charged with killing his wife pleaded not guilty today. Andrew Jimenez is accused of beating his wife, Myra, to death inside their home in North Hollywood last January. Jimenez's former attorney said he had apparently found out his wife was cheating on him moments before the killing. Jimenez remains in jail without bail.
Well, we have reported for months now on the problems near the closed-down Westminster Mall. Vandals, illegal activities, but not anymore. As CBS LA's Michelle Gili shows us, demolition of the site began today.
The entrance to what was once the Westminster Mall was demolished today during an official ceremony, kicking off months of work that will level structures such as the old Macy's and JCPenney buildings to make way for a new development. The plan, if approved, is a mix of housing and retail space. There's a proposal for a hotel, a food hall, and a 2-acre park.
You know, it's absolutely exciting. The city is only about 10 square miles, and that site is about 100 acres, which is probably one of the